And there's so much going on right now in so many of our churches. We're just coming out of school ending, or about to be done for most of our students all across the counties, and we're hitting summer. And that means some of you are going on mission trips, some of you are going on family vacations, some of you are taking kids to camp. All kinds of things are going on this month, and it's Father's Day. There's all kinds of things that you're trying to think through in this month of June. And so instead of adding to your plate for the month of June, we want to help you focus your plate for the month of June. And how do we do that? Well, our stated purpose is equip our member churches to make disciples. And so one of the things that we want you to understand, we want to help you walk through, is how do we take all of these different things that are going on sporadically and align them so that they're consistently answering the question, how are we as a church making disciples? And the way that we do that is to sit down, look at your values, look at your mission, look at your vision, and talk about what it means to then make a disciple that looks like Jesus in your particular context. I'd love to have a conversation with your pastor, with your leadership team about what that looks like, so that ultimately all of our churches are fulfilling what we believe is God's mission for the church, which is to make disciples that make disciples. Doesn't mean we come in with a cookie cutter approach and everybody's process and values and everything looks exactly the same. We want to tailor something that fits your congregation, fits your context, and fits what it is that God's called you specifically to do. So if you're interested in walking through more of what that looks like, please give me an email, a text, a call, something, and would love to help you walk through some of that. And as we get into the month of June, two other important things are happening. Number one is many of you are getting ready to serve in our community. Maybe you're going to do ServeNC the first week of August. Maybe you're going to do your own projects that you've already got coordinated. And we want to help you. We want to fund some of those things. We want to help you collaborate with some other churches that are right around you. We want to help you amplify what you're doing in our community so that we can meet the physical needs of our community, so that we can then open the door to be able to share the gospel with them. So again, reach out, let us know what you're doing. Let me help you find some ways to further fund, to collaborate, maybe increase your capacity or your quality, so that honestly we can just do more together and be the church together and build the kingdom and not necessarily just castles. And the last thing I want to make sure you're aware of is, like many of your churches, we've had folks who have faithfully served, for most of them for a 3-year term, others for longer or shorter, on our personnel team, our finance team, and our leadership team. And so we're going to be seeking from our churches nominations of folks who would be interested in helping us fill those positions. Maybe you've got a business person who's great at HR and would fit right in with our personnel team, a finance person that you don't mind sharing with us for a year or two to fill in our finance team. And pastors, we're honestly seeking a couple of you to fill out our leadership team, to help us guide the association, to help us make sure that we're true to what we are meant to do, which I'll go back to what I said at the very beginning, and that is equip our member churches to make disciples. And so we don't want to stray from that. We know that vision leaks, and so we want to make sure that beyond anything else, we're doing what you, our churches, have asked us to do. And so we want to partner together well, and to do that, we want to help you make disciples, and we need some folks on our teams to make sure we do that consistently and with as much quality and as much love as we can for you, our churches, for you, our pastors, and ultimately for our community, so that we can see people come to know Christ. And beyond all of that, what we want to do is make sure that we're operating in a way that helps you as a church make disciples. And that means this summer we want to hear from you, our churches. We want to hear about the mission trips. We want to hear about the youth camps. We want to hear about how you're making disciples over the summer. I want to make sure you as pastors are taking your vacation and getting that time away, because that's so important for everybody, not just for the people in your congregation. So God bless you. Can't wait to see you again in July.